the reigning world champion. As we take a quick look at the grandstand here at South Garda, this is the final race of the afternoon. The umbrellas go down on the grid, girls. I know I've already alluded to it. I know I've already asked the question. I'm still scratching my head. To Formula One, have they really dispensed with grid, girls? As we look at the screen, I can't understand why. What a tremendous sight this is. Lonato, the WSK Final Cup. And that sight's even better than the karts itself. Here in northern Italy, the grid girls from WSK Promotion leave the circuit. They're not going anywhere. Well, actually, maybe they're going off the track. But we'll see them back for Castelletto di Branduzzo in 3 weeks' time. This is the grid. The reigning world champion, Lorenzo Travisanutto, 201, grid number 1, alongside Kas Haverkort. Luigi Coluccio out of grid 3, alongside Rasmus Utsimis. Nitro Nicholas Nielsen, alongside the boy from Glasgow in Scotland. That is Dexter Patterson. The Zane train, watch him to come steaming down the track. The coolest kid from the Caribbean out of 7, alongside the boy from Brazil, Gabriel Bortoleto. Hugo Sass, Alexei Brijan, Griggs Boganovic. Down in 21 is Paul Aron. He's the reigning junior European champion, starting alongside his teammate, Harry Thompson. The final row of the grid, Levio Day and Felix Arnold. Felix for the TB racing team of Thomas Braumiller. They are the reigning Euro champs. In OK with Hannes Janka, who's here at the circuit, unfortunately not competing. But his teammates flying the flag for the TB team out of Germany as they come around to complete or start their second formation lap. There is Travisanutto. This thing is hooked up like you would not believe. The inside rear off the deck in all of the tight corners, putting heat into the Bridgestone tyres. Nitro Nicholas. The red kart, 206. Ralf Schumacher RS Karting out of Germany. A new team, or a new project, I should say, of only a few months ago. Nielsen with an arm in the air. Has he got a problem? We're just acknowledging the yellow flag. He actually won the Super X30 category at the Miami International Final at Le Mans exactly 7 days ago, almost to the minute. Winner of the Final Cup twice is Nicholas Nielsen. But to make it 3, well, first he has to beat Lorenzo Travisanutto in round 1 here this afternoon. And to be honest, he and everyone else is scratching their heads at how they're going to do it. Nicholas winning the title in 2015. And also last year aboard a Vortex-powered Tony Kart. As we go up to the line, we wait for the start. We go green immediately. No surprise, Travisanutto into P1 from Luigi Coluccio. Nielsen has missed the start. He's back to 5th. He tries to recover a spot. Kas Haverkort just in front of him. A good, relatively clean start. Rasmus Utsimis also is up there. He's had a great run throughout the heats. The Finn for Ward Racing. Nicholas gets by him, but they've already lost time. Nicholas pushed out wide by Utsimis and the Zane train. Maloney means business. We remember his storming drive at this circuit in the opening cup. The Open Cup, I should say, from grid number 30 into 6th. From the Caribbean, can he get up onto the podium? He runs in P4 ahead of Nitro Nicholas. The Dane's pushed out wide by Dexter Patterson. Last year's junior world champ up to P5. Nielsen, Bortoleto, Sass, Pescador and Rasmus Utsimis. After a great start has fallen back to 10th. 1, 2 and 3. The Italians first and second, then the Dutchman. Nielsen has half a look at Patterson, but it was also in defense of Bortoleto from Brazil right behind him. So Travisanutto from Italy, P1. Coluccio, Italy, P2. And the Dutchman, Kas Haverkort, in position number 3. Maloney is 4th. He is 1.5 seconds behind this fight for the lead as they come across the line for the second time. There is the Zane train steaming down the track with last year's Junior World Champ, the wee kid from Glasgow, Scotland, Dexter Patterson in P5. The Kart Republic chassis running 1 and 5 with Lorenzo and Patterson. This is actually, believe it or not, despite the 10, maybe 15 metres between Lorenzo and Luigi, this is actually an encouraging start for the rest of the field, because previously Travisanutto has walked away as early as halfway through the first lap throughout the heats, but they are just 3/10 behind. The reigning world champ, Coluccio runs a little bit wide. Down the inside goes the Dutchman in the Zanardi kart. Kas Haverkort, it will cost him time, but he is into second place. The gap 7/10 of a second. The response, it will come from Coluccio. Winner of the WSK Open Cup 4 months ago to the day. Third in the World Championship with the Viral Art team. The Zane train still runs P4 ahead of Patterson. Bortoleto, Nielsen has fallen back to 7th. Ahead of Hugo Sass, Timon van der Helm, and Jorge Pescador from Argentina rounds out the 10. 7/10 of a second. Travisanutto up fastest. Second sector, matched by Patterson in an identical kart. The only difference being the Team Rosberg livery of the reigning world champ and the standard colours of the Scotsman. There's Coluccio. Drifts it in ever so slightly, runs P3 in the Viral Art. The Zanardi CRG runs in second. You see Kas Haverkort reach down, opens up the second jet ever so slightly on that TM engine. There's Griggs going through. Harry Thompson's made a great start. The first English driver. Harry's up into position 16 ahead of Morgato. Zombor Kovac, Simi Mukutunin, Paul Aron, the reigning junior Euro champ. He's back to 22nd. Ahead of Arnold Pinheiro from Argentina, also Minel back to 26th. Ferrari, Bezzaro, Talsha. We check the gap, still 7/10 as Timon van der Helm sets the fastest lap of the race, matched by Semi Megatunith. In the Team Oaks X-Spree kart, driving for the 2005 World Kart Racing Champion. That is Oliver Oakes. Semi, he's down in 21st behind Griggs, ahead of Aaron, but with a 47.2 at this early stage of the race, the fastest lap so far. Still 7/10. Patterson's going quick. He's still 1.5 seconds behind Coluccio. Comes into screen now. He's got the better of Maloney. The Zane train runs P5. They're watching online, live from the Bushy Park circuit in Barbados. We look forward to seeing you over there in 2019. Of course, Zane, 30th to 6th at the Open Cup at this circuit back in June. He runs in P5. He's got Bortoleto behind him. First of the Brazilians, the second, Matias Morgato. It's his first race in the senior category. He runs in 17th, just behind Alexei Brijan from southern Russia. Roman Stanek, he's in 15th behind Harry Thompson. The Londoner in 14th, trying to hose down Javier Sogrera from Spain. 1/3 race distance. The gap's still only 8/10. There is still hope. Travisanutto, the race leader. Kas Haverkort, Coluccio, Patterson, Maloney, Bortoleto, Nielsen. They come streaming through. There's Pescador. There's Thompson. Zombor Kovac. A great race from him as well. Matching it with the best here this weekend at Lonato. Down through the old rebuilt Turn 5 chicane here at Lonato. The sun starts to set behind the grandstand at this legendary circuit in the north of Italy, halfway between the cities of Venice and Milan. Travisanutto, it was 0.87 last time. It's 0.98, he's pulling away. Lorenzo, Travisanutto for Team Rosberg. Chiesa Course, Kart Republic is pulling away. Katz has a good, long, hard look behind. Luigi has not gone anywhere, Cass. The Italian is right on your bumper still. He's desperate to take the win at the moment. He's still on the podium. A healthy distance back to Patterson. The kid from Glasgow became the first ever Scottish world champion in 2017. That was at the PFI circuit in England. He runs in P4. One spot off the podium. Maloney's still right there. Then comes the freight train. Bortoleto, Nielsen, Sass, Vanderhelm, Jutsimis, Dynamite, Dino Beganovic. From Lidköping circuit, or town I should say, in Sweden. The place that we better know for the racetrack than the actual city itself. There's Pescador going through. The Argentine ahead of the other Spanish-speaking driver right behind him, Javier Sagrera, Thompson, Morgato, Stanek, Brijan, Kasper Šurek, Megatunif, and Zsombor Kovac rounds out the 20, one spot ahead of Luka Griggs. Coming up to half race distance. The gap is more than a second now. It is ominous. 1.2. The fight for the step off the podium. Maloney's gone through. The boy from Bushy Park gets by the 2017 Junior World Champ as they scream through at over 120 k's an hour. That's the straight, despite the fact it's got 3 kinks in it. This legendary corner here at South Garda Karting Circuit. The grandstand towers over the track as the sun starts to set, and Travisanutto extends his lead. There is the boy from Pordenone, Northern Italy. Former winner of the Florida Winter Tour. He won the WSK Supermaster Series in 2016. That was with Ward Racing. He's still smiling after winning the title in Kristianstad, or Kristianstad, in southern Sweden around about a month ago. Absolutely unstoppable. At the moment, the gap 1.3 seconds. He's just managing it. Dare I say it, he's playing with them. He's got speed to burn as he goes down through the old turn 5 chicane. Then it's Maloney, Bortoleto. Coluccio follows through. Another podium here at Lonato, looking likely for little Luigi. But it's not the top step. That's where he stood 4 months ago in the Open Cup. We've passed half race distance. The final of the afternoon. Travisanutto has already got a strong lead going into Castelletto di Branduzzo in 3 weeks' time. Kas Haverkort, 1.4 seconds, 2.59. Luigi Coluccio from Maglie, Lecce, southern Italy. That's the place more famous for its food, the incredible pasticcioti that they make down in southern Italy. Luigi's fired up. He's in P3. He's on the podium. And he's got a healthy distance. Back to the fight. Maloney, Bortoleto, Patterson. Megatunif has gone through into 17th spot. Paul Laron, you just got a glimpse of the Estonian, the reigning junior European champion. 22nd ahead of Lorenzo Ferrari. Ahead of Pirtilati, Tauscher, Noemi Lel back in 26th. There's Bortoleto. Chokes the engine. The TM power plant on the CRGs. Here's Sagrera going through. Megatunif. Kasper Šurek, the speed cut out of Poland. The laps are winding down. It's still 1.4 seconds. But I don't think Lorenzo is in any danger. The right rear Bridgestone off the deck as he goes through the final corner. Hooked up like a Scalextric slot car is the Kart Republic. Just incredible. Looks superb as well. Dino Chiesa. He's already taken a win this afternoon in juniors with Taylor Barnard. Incredible. 2 from 2. It's looking likely. Bortoleto. Still a spot off the podium. The freight train goes through. There's Pescador. Right ahead of Morgato. Stanek, Sagrera, Megatunif, Kasper Šurek, Luka Griggs 19, and Zsombor Kovac as we stay, still mixing it with the best. Rounds out the top 20 for the RS Kart team. His teammate, Niklas Nielsen, it's not going so well. He's in position 9. Many thought he was most likely to take the fight to Lorenzo, but his challenge is fading a week after he won the Super X30 final at Le Mans. That was Niklas going through in the red and white machine. Does look superb. We'll give them that, the German team. Niklas also taking out the 2018 European Ferrari Challenge. He'll be racing an exotic supercar at Monza in 2 weeks in the Ferrari World Finals. Pestador still goes through. Head of Morgato. That was Griggs. Jurek. Megatunif also. Coluccio on screen. 5 laps to go. There's Bortoleto, the freight train coming. They're off the podium. They do not care. They want as many points as they can get. Going into Castelletto will take them the virtual championship. He's 90 from Haverkort on 63, Coluccio on 46, exchanging every lap. Bortoleto, Yutsimis, Nielsen and Maloney. That is the series point score at the moment. Bortoleto, as Nielsen goes down the inside, tries to recover something on time, and then Helmet Hugo Sass. No space for the Dane. Sits in P9 ahead of Dynamite Dino. The Swede, Bogdanovic, for Ward Racing, rounds out the 10. 4 laps to go at the end of this one. It's 1.6 seconds. An incident further back in the field. You just got a glimpse. Alexei Brijan is out, as is the Spaniard Jose Gomez Gutierrez, leading 32 runners in the field. 4 laps to go. The Italian, the Dutchman, another Italian in Coluccio, right on screen. Coming into view, 214, O Menino do Brasil, the boy from Brazil, Gabriel Bortoleto, as Patterson goes wheel to wheel with the Zane train. Travisanutto, the sun starts to set in northern Italy. I tell you this, the sun is setting for the rest of the field as well. Lorenzo dynamite here this afternoon. His gap, 1.7 seconds. We wait. There's Bortoleto. There's Zane. There's Dexter. Nitro Nicholas goes through. Morgato. 3 laps now remaining. The gap, 1.8 seconds. He's managing it superbly. Travisanutto, fastest qualifier on Friday night by 2/10 of a second. We started with 59 drivers in the OK class. As Nielsen makes up 1 spot, points ahead to Dexter, says, let's get them, we're losing time. They won't make the podium, but points are on the line. The WSK Final Cup here at Lonato, South Garda Karting. Bortoleto has pulled away from that battle. The boy from Brazil, 1 step off the podium. Another lap for Travisanutto. Kas Haverkort, he's driven superbly, the Dutchman. 1.9 seconds. Coluccio in 3rd. But it is looking ominous. Not only for this afternoon, not only for the rest of the season, but also as we look towards 2019 with the WSK calendar being released overnight. How are they going to catch the reigning world champion, Lorenzo Travisanutto? A lap and a half away from victory now. Kas Haverkort, the Dutchman, brilliant this afternoon. We hate to use the phrase, but it is apt. He's the best of the rest. Lorenzo in another class. This, the final lap of the first round of the WSK Final Cup here at Lonato. The gap now more than 2 seconds. Haverkort, Coluccio. There is Bortoleto. There is the race leader, soon to be surely the race winner. Doesn't even choke the Perilla engine, he's so confident. 3 corners to go now. Travisanutto, 19 years of age. He is the reigning world champion, and he's about to win here in Lonato. The checkered flag comes out. Lorenzo Travisanutto annihilates the opposition. to win the first round of the WSK Final Cup here at Lonato. Great drive by Kas Haverkort in second. And Luigi Coluccio on the podium again this afternoon. Well, they simply had no answer to the 19-year-old Italian. Absolutely hooked up. I think the best way for the rest of the field to beat Travisanutto on the Kart Republic team, don't go testing, go buy a slot car set, study those machines, study a scale-electric set, because that's exactly what his Kart Republic chassis was like this afternoon. Like a slot car, like a monorail, it was so fast. The inside rear off the deck on every slow corner. The reigning world champ, Lorenzo Travisanutto, wins by 2.5 seconds. And Coluccio, 2 Italians on the podium. Little Luigi rounds out the 3. Great drive from Bortoleto, the Brazilian P4. Another Dutchman, that's Tijmen van Helm, he was P5. From Patterson, Nielsen, Maloney, Sass, and Harry Thompson from Grid 22. Did it the hard way. But the boy from London, England, came storming through for Ricky Flynn Motorsport to round out the top 10. Travisanutto wins again, as does Team Rosberg. Chiesa course, Kart Republic. Reigning world champions, winner with Taylor Barnard this afternoon, and Lorenzo Travisanutto absolutely destroys the opposition. They've got a lot of work to do between here and Castelletto di Branduzzo. We'll see the Italians, plural, Lorenzo and Luigi on the podium in just a moment, along with Kas Haverkort. Great drive into P2. The podium presentation right here at Lonato, South Garda Karting, in just a few moments. Presentations in just a moment. As the wind picks up, the sun starts to set. This is Lonato. We wait for Luigi, Kas, and Lorenzo to make their way up to the podium here in just a moment. The final presentation of the afternoon. Castelletto di Branduzzo, 3 weeks' time, November 11, south of Milan. And then the 5th time we raced the Final Cup at Adria Karting Raceway. First time was in November of 2014. Seems like yesterday. That's where we'll be to close the series on November 25. The drivers making their way up to the podium. It is the Bridgestone caps to go on the heads of Luigi, Kas, and of course Lorenzo. Bridgestone caps go on. We're just about ready for the podium presentation. 59 OK drivers, and we're ready for the podium here this afternoon. In third place for the Birel Art team from here in Italy, Luigi Coluccio. Second place in the Zanardi Kart from Holland, this is Kas Haverkort. Well, they quite simply didn't see which way he went. He is the reigning world champion and he wins here at Lonato, Lorenzo Travisanutto! The third place trophy to Luigi Coluccio of Italy. Second place to Kas Haverkort of the Netherlands. The winner for Team Rosberg Chiesa course, this is Lorenzo Travisanutto! As we stand by for the national anthem of Italy. The podium here this afternoon, Luigi, Kas and Lorenzo. We'll get to you in a moment. Luigi, bravo di nuovo questa settimana, 4 mesi fa, primo posto, oggi terzo, ma bravo di nuovo.
Un altro buon risultato qui alla WSK e sono molto contento di questo risultato. Abbiamo lavorato molto dal giovedì, penso sono l'ultimo della lista, abbiamo fatto la gara all'ultimo secondo e niente, vorrei ringraziare la Birel per questa improvvisa gara, è andata abbastanza bene, e Maciak giri per I motori.
Bravo, Luigi Coluccio! And second place here this afternoon, Kas Haverkort. Brilliant drive. You took the fight up as best as you could to Lorenzo. You beat 57 drivers. Let's remember that. Second place here this afternoon. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was a great race, and I passed Coluccio, and then I kept having the pace and being fast, so I'm very happy about this.
Congratulations, Kas Haverkort, second place. Lorenzo, senza parole. Bravo, bravo. The reigning world champion. You like hearing that. And you've dominated here the first round of the series.
Yeah, so, you know, after the World Championship, I felt like a bit of relief, and now I feel a bit more calm, and everything displays well. You know, all the weekend we've been very quick, and nothing. We managed to always keep the pace and do not, you know, calm, because the rivals were there. So nothing. We did a perfect job. So thanks to all the team for the amazing job.
Absolutely. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Luigi Coluccio, Kas Haverkort, and the reigning world champ. This is Lorenzo Travisanutto. That's the last final for the afternoon. From here, we go to Castelletto di Branduzzo, south of Milan. Just over the hill there, a couple of 100 kilometres, and the series final, November 25 at Adria Karting Raceway. But as the sun starts to set here in northern Italy, we'll see you in 3 weeks' time, the next round of the WSK Final Cup. See you at Castelletto di Branduzzo.